All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the One Piece D&D Blotto Pirates campaign. Are on session 73, also known as part 13. This shit's getting long of the Sky Island. Kind of two adventures. But yeah, we're heading back this week up to the Sky Island after the conclusion of the adventure of the rest of the crew down Hagen. So we're gonna head to the recap to see all the big stuff that has happened that we're going back to. You can take it.
The battle with Boss P of the Glass House is short but brutal. The mercenary fights with razor-sharp finger knives, each connected to his hands by thin, deadly wires. He ensnares the Blottos in vicious traps. Vicious traps, slicing through their defenses with swift, practiced strikes. Senkusha takes the brunt of his onslaught, her speed not enough to escape the intricate web of slashes. She collapses, unconscious and bleeding. Make him bleed. Seeing an opening, Avers delivers a devastating 6-king gun to the mercenary. With precious seconds bought, he grabs Senkusha's limp body and retreats. Chuma, however, refuses to back down. Just as he prepares to launch another attack, Boss P halts. A message arrives, unseen and unheard by the crew, and his demeanor shifts. Whatever the glass house came for, they have it. Without another word, he vanishes into the shadows. Chuma lingers, a desire to battle burning in his chest, but ultimately lets Boss P go. His Denden Mushi crackles to life as he calls Murdoch, frustration clear in his voice. Murdoch, ever the steady leader, reminds him of the bigger picture. The safety of the crew must come first. Begrudgingly, Chuma stands down, regrouping with the others in the estate's wine cellar. There, they meet Emilio again, Hagen, a timid man with an unusual Logia devil fruit ability. His odd, malleable form sparks immediate curiosity among the crew, who waste no time poking and prodding at his strange, intangible body. Despite the amusement, they take him along as they push deeper into the estate, eventually reaching the Grand Vault. Inside, they find a treasure trove, gilded paintings, priceless artifacts, and mountains of gold, the sheer wealth dazzling to behold. However, they are not alone. Hiraluk, the thief, is already in the middle of looting the vault, casually pocketing its riches. Before the crew can decide what to do with him, Chuma shares a call with Onya. As he listens, his expression hardens. The news is dire. He turns to Senkusha, sharing the weight of the revelation, and the room's lively atmosphere dims into solemnity.
Meanwhile, the Blottos in the sky explore the Skypean world around them. Yiga, Ingrydd, Born, and Degato scour the shoals for dials, stumbling upon a large, cheerful man named Cram. His infectious energy lifts their spirit, his willingness to help proving invaluable. At the same time, Murdoch and Onya, accompanied by Azrael, visit the Blockhill markets, bartering for dial-infused weapons and an octopus whistle, their key to returning to the Blue Seas. Later, the crew reunites at the markets, selling off extra dials and modifying their gear. Their plans take a brief detour when they hear about an upcoming meteor shower. As the sky darkens, the first meteors streak across the heavens, painting the night in cascading lights. The air is filled with wonder and excitement until the crew notices Kent and Misery, nestled a little too closely together. Without hesitation, they descend upon them, shattering Kent's romantic aspirations in an instant. Caught up in the breathtaking display, Ingrydd floats higher into the sky, lost in the celestial wonder. It is only when she hears the faint whistle of something approaching that she realizes her mistake. A meteor, burning bright, hurtles toward her with impossible speed. No one has time to react. With a single moment to process her fate, she barely manages a farewell before the impact sends her rocketing into the clouds below, vanishing from sight. With Ingrydd gone, the wind has been yanked from the Blotto's sails. The crew presses on, looking ahead to the future. Soon, they will reunite with their companions below, but the road ahead is uncertain, and danger lurks in every shadow. What awaits them next? What awaits them next, indeed. Quite a lot happened. This is kind of like a double recap of the conclusion of the side story, and a brief refresher on the last Sky episode. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got like the little panel effects that Oda uses to transition between scenes, and it goes from present time to the past with the black outlines versus the white outlines. I think I really outdid myself on this one. Hate to toot my own horn, you know. But yeah, thank you. You guys are in the sky. It is it's been a rough 12, 13 hours since Ingrydd's unfortunate incident. You all kind of head back to Azrael's place in muted silence, trying to process what happened. You made it back to his house, to his island. You guys have all been kind of moping around, curled up, trying to figure out what the next course of action is. Throughout this time, where are we at? I'll drop you guys here. Let me get a lighting guy real quick. Everybody can see.
There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Throughout this time, Murdoch and Onya shared some calls with Chuma, who reported bad news and then good news, and then Onya reported some bad news, and we all know what happened with that. But since then, it's been radio silence from the Blue Sea's end, and you guys are just kind of, sitting in Azrael's room. The fireplace is flickering. There's this muted, kind of hushed silence around the room. Contavious and Misery are quietly whispering to each other in the corner. Degato has left to handle some business briefly. Azrael is kind of just sitting in front of the fire, tinkering with some dials in front of him. What is going through you guys' heads? Let me actually get a good old to be D5. We'll start with Murdoch. What is going through Murdoch's head? How's he feeling? What's he planning?
Murdoch is purely infused with guilt at this point. Everything happened really quick with Ingrydd, but as stuff has replayed in his mind happening, he's realizing that the meteor was going to hit him and Azrael before it was going to hit Ingrydd, and he just moved out of the way. Roommates get hit. He's the one who's supposed to protect everyone. He's been pissed with himself and guilt all the way.
There's a hollow light in Murdoch's eyes that no one has really ever seen before out of him. The usual stalwart, resilient man is a shadow of what he once was. The camera will drift over to another Blotto member. Onya, standing close to Murdoch. What is going through the doctor's head? How is she feeling? What's she thinking about?
Onya, she was basically, Onya was basically after the call. Like basically, Onya was looking at Murdoch, and then she was looking at some of the others, and basically, she was also reminded of something of back home, because so she was thinking about a lot of things, and she feels like that she needs to say something soon.
Yeah, the chaos is a familiar feeling to Onya. All these thoughts whirring around her head, but the connotation of each of them is decidedly more negative than she would have hoped. She feels misguided, hopeless. At the same time, she feels this desperate urge to do something, to do anything. The camera will pan over once again to the newcomer sitting in the corner of the room. This big, gap-toothed grin and these star spectacles on his face. What's going through Cram's head right now? How's he feeling?
Cram is sat there. He is meditating, and he is trying to strengthen his roots.
Wonderful.
After
Wonderful.
nearly falling off a cliff.
The mysterious man has undergone some pretty intense trauma, but his underlying philosophy of becoming a tree and being a tree still stands strong, and he's working towards that goal. The camera will pan over once again to the captain curled up on the couch. You stare into this fireplace in front of you. What is going through Yiga's head? How is he feeling? Take us through his mind a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty, I'll say his thoughts are pretty fragmented. He's not really thinking clearly. Just, it's almost like single words at this point. When Ingrydd, rocks, fire, sad. He is, damn near regressing a little bit.
Captain is
Feels weak.
He's in like a drunken haze, but not the good kind. Usually he's there's
Breaking up.
a power to his skin. Oh, my bad. That looks all types of wrong on it. Mention this spoken. I was saying, he looks sad. Okay, last but not least, the Sky Peon himself, native of the Sky Islands of the West Blue. You didn't expect your homecoming to look like this. What is going through Born's mind right now? How's he feeling? What's he thinking about? Take us through a little bit.
He's deeply saddened by the loss of the first Blue Sea person who had ever showed him kindness, and it came in the fact as both of them were falling through the sky in the middle of a storm, getting chased by a giant bird. And he feels regret and sadness that out of the newfound friends that he has, he couldn't protect one of them, as they just got blasted off of a rock. By a rock. Possibly turned into a rock.
The irony is not lost on Born that the same woman who saved him from falling out from the sky, he was unable to save from the exact same fate. I'm sure it weighs heavy on his mind as these thoughts are weighing down heavily on him. There's a definitive sadness in the room. Really, the only thing punctuating the silence is the occasional crackle of the fire. But after some time, there will be a knock on the door, and you guys will see Degato open it up. He'll step inside, kind of nod to everyone, and then he'll be like, the preparations have been made. If you guys want to head outside, we can conduct the funeral rites and begin the bereavement process. Follow me. He'll lead everyone outside as everyone kind of shuffles. Let me just grab these. All right, you guys file out of Azrael's house, head down to one end of the little sky island that he owns, or that he lives on, to a little beach area. Degato has rigged up a tiny little boat a tiny little rowboat and crafted a coffin with some of Ingrid's personal effects, the stuff that you could recover. He set it up with a tiny little coffin, or not a tiny little coffin, a pretty big coffin. Flag on the side with the Blotto symbol attached to it, and some iron sand scattered across the coffin. What's the word? The little armband she wore on the side of her arm that she found in O'Hara has been laid on top of the coffin as well. Delgado will, or we'll say Azrael will step forward, kind of turn around and address everyone, and will be like, I didn't really know her, but I imagine the crew has much to say about her. Kind of look around at each of you and be like, would anyone like to step up and say some words?
I will, but I'll save it for last.
Of course. Onya-chan. The best for last. You, Delgado, you go. Delgado will kind of startle. Like, yeah, okay. He'll put his hand on like the little post, look out at the coffin. I'll turn around to you guys. I'll be like, I knew Ingrid for a couple months. Met her same time I met many of you on that island, Bollywood. At first, I didn't really see eye to eye with her. I was all about pursuing strength, while she was on this path of pursuing knowledge. It wasn't until O'Hara that I finally started to relate to her and talk to her a little bit. Not many of you may know this, but we had many late night conversations as I questioned her on books I was reading, words I didn't understand. She helped me learn a lot. It's a shame that she won't be here to witness my journey and learning even more. He'll swallow, turn to the boat, and put like a hand over his heart, and it'll be like, to you, Ingrid, may the seas ever be blue behind you. And he'll take a step back.
Oh, Murdoch will look as no one's going. Gato, he start walking to the edge. Gonna kind of stop midway. Pull out of his bag the head of Luca Brasi that he had taken back from Misery. And he's gonna punt it as far as he can into the empty. Done with this fucking bullshit. Gonna walk up. Ingrid, I'm sorry. Sorry for not getting in front of that meteor. Not trying to cut it. My job as the second in command here. Protect everyone. And I think I got too comfortable. Everyone here has been doing so well. Thought I could ease off a bit, but the second I did, and if it wasn't a fight, I lost the other person who was the adult in the... Oh. Swear that'll never happen again. This crew, I'm the one taking the meteor next. Yeah. And I also promise I'll clean myself every day now. And as he says that, you guys kind of notice that Murdoch's hair is like super clean. It's never been this clean.
Shining.
You're really gone. I hope it's nice up wherever you're at. And if you're not, I guess until we meet again. And he pulls out from his pocket a lighter, and for the first time, not a cigarette. It's a cigar. He used to smoke. Lights went up and just blows the smoke in the air, and we'll never forget you.
And Born, seeing the resolve of the first mate, steps forward. And he starts off. I didn't know very much about you. Just that you were the savior as I was falling through the sky. And your pursuit of knowledge was unmatched by anyone else in this crew. I hope that whatever is taking place will inevitably lead you to the knowledge you were trying to find. Whether it be in this world or outside of it. I know that you can find it.
Kent will step up, his hat tucked low over his eyes. You can't really see them. He'll step up to the post with his back turned to you guys looking out the boat. Be like, it ain't easy. Heavy. I lost friends, foes, all kinds on the seas. Well, this one hurts. This one hurts more than I like to admit. Ingrydd, we didn't always see eye to eye. I think you beat me up one too many times. Honestly, this might be karma if you think about it. But I ain't gonna lie, it hurts. It hurts that I couldn't be the one to put the bullet in you. I mean, that you're gone. It just stings. It stings deep inside my heart. May you rest in pieces. Peace. May you rest in peace. Kevin.
You walk up, uncork his gourd. He'll pour all the liquor he got. No, I ain't the best with words, but that old bastard kind of told me a few things when I went through something like this. The dead don't really die. Anger will live forever. It's just it's too torn up. He just distance himself a bit.
Second here. Onya will turn up. Yeah, she'll go forward. She'll say one short thing before turning around to the crew. She'll say to Ingrydd, "Glad we had that moment." And then she would turn around to the crew and say, "The tragedy that has happened reminds me of the words a wise old friend told me. Every second of time is a treasure. You don't realize how precious it is until it is gone. Growing up on Rando Island, I was living those words every day. The brave people who settled there knew the risks, knowing any second some crazy event would happen, and there was always a chance that someone could die. My mother was taken from me in a similar fashion to Ingrydd. which is why I'm bringing it up. I regrettably didn't get to spend as much time with Ingrydd as I should have. I squandered the time I had to truly get to know her. However, there is one moment I had with her that I will never forget, and that of course is when we were on that abandoned ship with the deadly disease. Ingrydd had inhaled some of it, so I had to take some drastic and awkward measures to ensure her survival. It was embarrassing for us both in the moment, but looking back, I'd say it was a damn good memory. Ingrid's passing has gotten me thinking about my time here on the crew, and I must confess, I find myself and this entire crew lacking. I had forgotten my wise friend's advice, and have been little more than drifting along with you guys, and just going with the flow, not taking any initiative in this crew's endeavors. I'm the ship's doctor, damn it. I'm responsible for keeping this crew healthy. We are infected with complacency. Sure, we've taken down some mafia families, beat up some marines now and then, even rained fire down on some cultists. But all the challenges we've faced thus far is chicken scratch compared to the madness and chaos that awaits us in the Grand Line. While we lollygag about the West Blue, we have repeatedly stumbled about like a dysfunctional alliance rather than a healthy crew. It's time to once again light the fires of our ambitions in our hearts and work together as one. Ingrydd would want that. This doctor is not standing by the sidelines anymore. She's going to live life among this crew like every moment is the last. She's going to make sure every crew member is physically fit for the challenge ahead. This will be routine exercises, hockey training, practice in diverse weaponry, and laps around the ship, a large supply of healthy foods, and above all, rationing the captain's alcohol. A 24/7 drunk captain is a pirate crew begging for a disaster. All in all, this is time to take this voyage more seriously. The hardest challenges await us, and I'd rather face them head on with a smile than be a lethargic doctor I have been up till now. Now that I've mourned the dead and given my diagnosis, I think it's time our captain now seizes the initiative and decides how we will proceed as a pirate crew. Thank you.
Well said. Well fucking said. Well, Captain, what's the heading?
Let's get back to the blue.
You were the man, damn it. Let's get back to the blue. I'll get the damn ship ready. Misery, you coming? She'll nod, and the two of them will file out.
All right, so time to let her go for real, guys. Murdoch, I guess, is gonna pull a lion's guillotine to chop the string off, but for this time, kind of in the same way that when Luffy does a red rock, there's some ace fire. The guillotine part of the lion's guillotine is actually made of metal for this one shot when it comes down.
Nice. There will be a swift slicing motion as Murdoch untethers the rope. And with the little spin on his lion's guillotine, there's a little tiny spark that picks up, traveling across the rope and igniting the boat as it drifts on into the seas, or the blue sea, the white sea below. Slowly drifting out of sight and advancing away. The firelight will light up your guys' faces as you watch it sail on. There's an inkling that it's somewhere. Maybe it's beyond. Maybe it's somewhere closer than you think. Ingrydd is watching all this with a smile on her face. Proud smile. She has the best crew that anyone could ever ask for. One that loves her this dearly. Azrael will give a nod, and he and Delgado will head back to the house to make some final preparations.
Jim, Murdoch, Onya and Sky. Yeah. I'm sorry for your guys' lives. Lost, I mean, no. Apologize. I didn't mean to say life, but I'm sorry for your loss. I am sure as a tree, she still stands.
I know, Craig.
I mean, at the least she's probably fertilizing a tree out there somewhere.
I wasn't there for the whole tree thing when he said it, so I'm just like side-eyeing. Like, yeah, I guess.
All right, the little rowboat will disappear into the white sea below. So last farewell for Ingrid, weighing heavily on your guys' minds. You guys head back to Azrael's house, making preparations to leave and get back to the rest of the crew. After all, you've got business to attend to. The Blottos are not going to be confined to the West Blue or the Sky Islands. Their destiny lies in waters further beyond. So I'll put you guys, I guess, back. I guess over here, maybe. Yeah. I guess like everyone's in kind of action mode right now. Kent and Misery are preparing the ship to leave. At some point, Kent will go up to someone, or Misery will go up to someone and ask if there's any kind of heading. Azrael will be in his lab, making preparations, whether it's to see you guys off or maybe to come with you. Who really knows? But after a couple hours of you guys getting anything that you need, getting anything done, everyone will be ready to depart. Before you guys leave Azrael Sky Island, I'll put it out there. Is there anything that anyone wants to do? Whether it's talking to anyone, getting any items, anything like that.
Well, I guess we stopped at that we had modified earlier. We
Yeah.
back. I assume.
Yeah, you picked up those.
Seeing those barrels of wine or whatever.
Yeah, you got those stored away as well. I don't remember the exact numbers, but that, and then the items were the Jetile Bracer and the lamp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think something from Onya as well.
She didn't get anything. There was that one time there was that guy who was trying to scam her, but I don't remember Anya getting anything.
I thought we had given him one of your items and one of the dials to put into it.
What was it?
We put a confusion dial on my lantern. I don't know if we did.
What's it called? Cram would like to talk to the crew.
All right. We have you guys gather around the front of his house.
Sensei Crayon.
He'll be like, I hope I'm not overstepping, but earlier you spoke about going to the Grand Line.
Yes.
Well, I have some unfinished business in the Grand Line myself. If it isn't too much to ask, I would like to join your crew.
It will be an honor, Sensei. You will bow.
Yeah,
Crackling with energy.
Murdoch is definitely not emotionally ready to have someone join the crew right away, right after losing Ingrydd, so he's just going to turn around to Yiga and, your call, Captain. I'm staying out of this one, and walk away.
As long as you're okay with the laps.
And he's going to look at Cram as he walks by him and say, it's nothing against you, big guy.
He'll say, it is understandable. And he'll be like, he'll go up to, I guess, Yiga, be like, Jim, if I'm going to be a part of your crew, I don't think it'll be appropriate for you to call me Sensei.
All right. Correct.
I hope you're eager to join me on the training.
I like your enthusiasm, Doctor.
Yes, Cram. You may sail with us. It would be honor.
Oh, wait.
You will,
How long, Azrael?
right. Well, you're the first captain I've ever had, so thank you. And he will shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand back. I'll say usually I'd have you drink from the gourd, but kind of tapped out.
Don't worry. We'll have a drink some other time.
All right. Got
You guys
everything
will see.
newborn?
What?
Sure, no,
Yeah.
I was just asking. Sky got everything he needs.
Yeah, Captain. I think I'm ready to set off.
All right.
You guys will see Azrael kind of coming out the door. Look around, eyes like hand over his eyes to hide the sun. Like, mighty fine day for sailing, wouldn't you say? He'll step out of the room or step out of the house, and you'll see him with like 4 large pieces of luggage in each of his hands, and he'll kind of turn to you, Born, and be like, "Hold these for me, will you?" As he tosses you 2 of the bags.
Where's this?
I've decided to grace you with my presence, boy. I'm going to be coming with you for some time. Got some business to attend to on the seas and the blues and the Grand Line and the Red Line, anywhere you can think of. I've got things to do. Of course, I can't take my son with me, so I'll be leaving Delgado behind here.
Yes, you're all right. Well, let's make one thing clear. You answer to me or Murdoch. You understand? If you'll be sailing with us.
He'll kind of stare you down. I'm going to ask for contested intimidation checks here.
Yo, bet. Yo, I'm dumping Conqueror's points into this shit, bro.
All right. Each clunk you dump, I'll give you a plus 10.
All right, yeah, I'm dumping 5.
Shit. Well, this should be pretty one-sided. All right. Score to be to the 17. All right. With a 71. He'll look down at you, and there'll be he will be the one to look away first. You'll be really the only one to notice it. A faint drop of sweat trickling down the side of his head, as he'll just be like, "Agreed. Let's set up."
All right.
The hell out of my way. Yeah, he will make his way over to the ship. Kent and Misery are, setting everything up. And as everyone, climbs on board and shit.
Permission to come aboard, Captain Misery.
Should be like, yeah, of course, y'all. Come on board. Get this.
I can't get Onya up there. Hang on, let me get. What the heck? Can't get her token up there.
I get all the way to the ship. I'll take one last look back at this island.
My token is going under the ship.
I don't even see your token.
Hang on. Try again.
I see your token up here.
What the heck?
Maybe just try deleting it and respawning it.
Yeah, I did, but it's not deleting.
Try refreshing. It does that sometimes.
Okay.
Gotta love jump gate.
Try again then.
Jump
See it
gate.
down here.
Jump gate.
What the fuck?
Alright. See if it works this time.
Alright, you guys will see.
It still didn't. It's still going under the ship.
I see it on the ship.
Burger to the
You
front.
see it on the ship? You sure?
I see it under.
I see it on the ship.
Under.
Under.
Oh shit.
There he goes. There we go.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
As everyone hops on board, Ragnar then will come sprinting out of the house. Oh yeah, go ahead. Misery will be like, yeah.
Do you know where the inventory is for the alcoholic beverages?
I gotta figure out how to do a voice. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Like, totally. I know where it's at.
Good. Can you show me, please?
Remember, it's the Valley Girl.
Oh my god, of course. It's just down below. Follow me.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. She will guide you down below. And you guys will see Ragnar Den running outside. Otto following behind him. Ragnar Den will be waving his hands, yelling, screaming happily. He'll be like, see you later, Dad. Make sure to get it as many cards as you can for me. I'll be waiting. Looking forward to seeing you guys again. Bye.
Little one, you will never see me again. Grabs
Okay.
as he grabs a piece of cloud. You'll say, Sky Islands, for the past 15 years, you have helped me strengthen my roots. I bid you goodbye. And he'll get on the ship.
Nice. The guy will be trailing behind with a wistful look on his face. He'll look you guys all up and down, raise a voice, be like, I hate for it to be like this, but I told the captain I would be staying behind. It's been an honor sailing with each and every single one of you. May we cross the seas together again in the future. There'll be almost a content expression on his face. You guys can tell that he's wanted this for a long time.
I'll step to Gato. And I'll say, you always have a place on our ship.
He'll put his hand up.
Forever.
He'll be like, I wouldn't ask for anything else, Captain.
Alright. Take care.
He'll leave him hanging.
Man. Oh no, I did. I thought you just waving goodbye.
He'll go for the dab.
Yeah, I'll
as you walk
dab him
away.
up.
There'll be like the one from Full Metal. Basically like that. That's a resounding clap echoes through the island. Go ahead.
I'll take off his sunglasses and wipe away a tear at that goodbye.
Before I walk to the ship, I'll turn around to Degato and say, even after all the crap we went through up here, you're still my favorite fish, man.
He'll quirk an eyebrow and be like, appreciate it, brother. I gotta say, it gives Lord Azrael a chance. He may be eccentric, but he has good intentions, I promise.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. And I'll keep going.
Give my best to Chuma. And the rest of them. The twins, Vasily, Kent. Been an honor. Kent will tip his hat to him. Down below, Misery will show you the barrels of wine that the crew procured at the markets. Onya should be like, I think these are the only ones that we have. I don't really drink, and it seems like Yiga just loves to drink. So I don't really know like what we're doing with these, but I guess they're here now, and like.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Okay, should I just leave you to it then?
Yes.
Okay, later. So I head up, leaving you alone with the drinks for a brief moment. Onya, what would you like to do?
Yeah, Anya is going to secure them basically with a lock that only she has access to the key.
All right, on some Sanji refrigerator shit. Nice.
Kind of, yeah.
All right. She will leave the barrels like heavily chained and padlocked, and head back up with a self-satisfied smirk. Misery will take to the helm, give you like a side eye, Born. Like, okay, so where are we headed? Like, how are we supposed to get out of the sky? I didn't really think this far ahead. Anybody got any ideas?
So, I got the Skyrock that and I look towards Ragnar. Totally bought. Yeah.
Azure will
Basically,
nod.
we go off the edge, blow the whistle, and wait for the octopus.
Azure will nod and be like, "It's exactly as she says. Anya Chen is so smart. We go north from here until the clouds stop, and we sail off into freefall. If we're lucky, there will be an octopus balloon in the vicinity. If we're unlucky, well, some of us will make it, and some of us won't. Isn't it brilliant?"
No.
Oh, that sounds like a 50.
It's the best we got.
No, it is not 50-50.
Ken will look over at you, kind of be like, "What do you mean it's not 50-50?
Well, what are the chances of there being what's it called? An octopus?
Oh, I hope the chances are pretty high at the amount that this thing cost Ragnar. Me.
Huh? Right, yeah.
But don't worry,
Don't worry about it.
even if we fall, my strong roots will make sure no one is harmed.
You guys see the map?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's tokens is there.
Yeah.
Murdoch's under the boat. Same
I
with
think
Port
Murdoch.
Ezra.
Yeah. Two of them are under the boat.
Yeah, I'm sending this shit to the back. Oh my god, there's 2 boats. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. Usually Roll 20 doesn't do this.
Yeah, I was seeing two of my tokens at one time.
That's jump gate.
Yeah. You guys will sail on, heading north. The journey will be routine. The speeches and everything has kind of lit a fire in everyone's hearts, I think, and they're all pretty determined to get back to the seas and accomplish their goals. I will say for the funeral scene, I think everyone did a fantastic job. You guys can all take an inspiration. Good shit. Very heavy, poignant speeches. Yeah, you guys have left the Sky Islands behind for the time being. Legato has chosen to stay behind. Ingrydd has also, departed. But you've got some new members on the crew. A tall, stout-hearted, and reliable man in Cram, and a dubious but resourceful fishman in Azrael. We shall see what develops with the crew. In fact, we'll see what happens right now as you guys are sailing onwards. So some time for you guys to put these plans in motion of putting into action what you intend to do. What are you guys doing on the ship? What's happening?
I will patch up the ship if it needs any patching up.
The ship is pretty banged up. It's suffered many attacks throughout the course of its journey here in the sky. In fact, there's like an oar missing, I believe. The sails are patchy. The rigging is all kinds of undone. It'll need a good bit of repair to sail again. But as you kind of start taking stock, you'll see Misery kind of eyeing you from the helm, and she'll kind of pipe up and be like, Oh, don't bother. It's fine. The ship has outlived its usefulness, and I managed to get a pretty nice ship of my own in the blockhill markets, so you don't really got to worry about this thing. It's all good. Please don't touch anything. Thank you.
Can I at least attempt to make another ore?
I'm telling you, it's fine. Actually, I don't really have much use for this ship anymore. Do you guys just want to, like, buy it off of me? What? I got this waiver thing at the blockhill markets, and Kent was teaching me how to ride it. Thanks, Kent. Anyway, I think I'm gonna be good. Just like a one-woman army. So yeah, you guys want to buy this ship or what?
You ain't buying it.
Turns at hearing her saying that she bought a waiver. Are you planning to stay in the Sky Islands?
No, I'm gonna pilot it down there. Duh.
Oh,
I just smash a
Well-
crate that's somewhere on the ship, and I'm like, I'll trade it for you for this broken crate. About the same value.
My waiver or the ship?
Your shitty ship.
Listen, it might be shitty and run down and stink, and it might be leaking and it might sink in like a day or two. But please don't say that about my ship. It was a gift from my grandfather, and it means a lot to me.
Then why are you selling it?
It doesn't mean that much to me. Duh.
Make up your mind, woman.
All right. How about like 5 million berries? That's fair, right? Kent will be digging around in his pockets. I got 10. I got 10. I got 15 minutes. Just say the number. What?
No, man.
Wait,
We got our own ship to buy.
I got an idea. I walk up to her.
Yeah.
I got this key. It's the key to
Okay.
a vault in Bollywood, and I pull out the Dalton key that we got in Bollywood.
All right.
I'll give you the key to the vault. Give us the ship. Whatever's in the vault is yours. And obviously, I'm not telling her that we fucking emptied that vault months ago.
She's gonna look you up and down and be like, "Listen, I know you think I'm dumb, but like, I read the papers and
I
like."
know.
Anyway, I kind of know what you guys did on Bollywood. Like, it was in the headlines for weeks. So I'll take that key. She kind of plucks it out of your hand, and I'll do what needs to be done with it. She just tosses it overboard. 5 million, take it or leave it.
Next time you do that, I'm tossing you overboard.
Okay, chill.
We ain't buying the ship.
Well, then
Yeah,
what?
were we gonna get money to? Were we pulling our money for our own?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, that's not my problem.
Why are you acting
Yeah.
like we have to buy your ship?
Yeah, why we have to buy it?
I mean, I figured I'd offer. Like, if you don't buy it, I'm just gonna let it sit wherever. Honestly, I don't really care.
Cause it's the most convenient to her. Duh.
So you're
Yeah,
literally
exactly.
telling us that the thing you want to sell to us, you will get rid of if you do not sell to us.
Well, what?
You're not really good at the whole salesman thing.
No, okay. I meant like if you don't buy it, I'll sell it to someone else. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
Kent, you said you had some buyers lined up, right? Kent will be like, horse misery. Anything you need, I'll get it done. Don't look at me like that, Kevin.
You make
I'm
me
just doing her a
sick.
favor. I'm doing her a damn favor, man.
Yeah, do her a favor, but we're going. So make your peace with her.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. He'll walk away to where misery is. As the ship sails on, Azrael is humming to himself. You guys will see him digging into one of his luggage crates, and he'll pull up this strange looking dial contraption with like a satellite on the end of it, and he'll be looking up at the sky, occasionally shifting to different points as he starts cataloging something,
Wait, you know
humming to
what?
himself happily.
After Bourne tells us what he just wrote on the side there, I'm gonna walk up to Misery and be like, you know what, Misery? I apologize. I was a bit harsh. We could actually use the help that the ship would provide. And, here. I'll give her, how about we call it 3 million?
You know what? Sure. I guess I'm doing you a favor anyway. You guys would be kind of hopeless without a ship. Yeah, I'll take it.
Perfect. So I give her like 3 million, and then I turn around to Bourne and Yiga and mentally tell them, I'm sinking this piece of shit as soon as we get down there, only to see her fucking face when she realizes she can't use her waiver on the Blue Sea.
Mm.
That's worth 3
Give him a
million
thumbs
right
up.
now. I need.
I was hoping she'd let. I was hoping she'd turn one of us in, get the money to do her own thing, and then we break out.
No, that
Why
sounds
would you hope for that?
too
Aren't you
complicated.
concerned about our well-being now?
I don't know. I just thought of it. Just thought randomly popped in my head.
That's fair.
Now you guys have to realize how much Murdoch wants to do this because he hates spending money.
Misery will be happily counting up her change. She'll be like, this smells like shit, but money is money, I guess. Kent, could you please wash these down for me? Thank you.
At least it doesn't have that
Well-
disease on it.
Well, I now appoint you captain of this fine boat, Captain.
That's nice. I guess.
What's your first order, Captain?
Is there like a point we gotta get to? Well, I was gonna ask Azrael, what the hell is he doing?
You'll catch Azrael in the middle of like craning over the side of the ship, holding his dial contraption as far as he can. He'll kind of turn a little bit as you say his name. Like, what did you say? Hold on.
What are you?
Move the ship to the left a little bit. To the left. Actually, can you grab my waist? Come here and grab my waist.
Jesus Christ! I'll help him. Yeah, I'll grab his waist.
All right, now extend. Further.
What are you
What?
doing?
Pivot.
Oh,
Pivot.
What?
Pivot.
Bro, what are you doing?
Okay, all right. I got the reading. Why are you grabbing my waist? Get off of me. Onya, how are you? Did you ask me something?
What are you doing?
You asked us to hold your waist.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was taking measurements. You see those? He points to the sky.
Clouds?
No. Clouds are below us, you fool. Right there.
The stars?
The stars. Yes. The stars, they don't move. I noticed it many years ago. But no matter where you are on this blue star, the stars above don't change. I figured I could use them to map the surroundings. And of course, notice the patterns that they form as well. So I hooked up a counting dial to a vision dial, and of course added my patented memory dial, and I've created a star map, I like to call it.
Well, ain't that useful?
that's an interesting
Yeah.
idea.
Quite so. Well, I'll kind of look you up and down. Be like, you couldn't see what I was talking about when I pointed at the star, could you? I can tell your vision is deteriorating. You want a new eye?
So, Ragnar, you
A
know
new
how
eye?
some people call this? You guys call it the Sky Islands. The
Mm.
For us, we just call it the sky. Same way you call those stars the sky map or whatever, the star map. We met some people that just call that the Black Sea.
The Black Sea. Are you
Yeah,
implying
apparently.
that you can sail up there?
Yeah, we've
Well,
seen
that's
a
what
ship
they
that
said.
can.
What they said.
A ship that can sail up there. He'll look in wonderment at the stars above, and he'll be like, "This world never ceases to amaze me. It's fascinating." Where was this ship?
In the calm belt.
In the
We
in the
told you about
combat.
that one. We told you about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I thought we
remember
did.
now.
You can have some fun if you want to go there.
Interesting. Well, where are you headed off to next, young captain?
Well, we had to go back to Hagen to get the rest of our crew. And then gotta go to Glass Camp for our ship.
Are you asking me? Or are you telling me?
No, I'm asking myself. I think that's where we're supposed to go.
Well, while he's still thinking about it, Azrael, if you do have a replacement eye for him, give it to me. I'll put it back. I'll put it in him.
Of course. I've got several. As he digs around in one of his pouches, he'll pull out a completely black eyeball with a tiny little purple dot floating around it. It'll be
Ooh.
like, I plucked this from a Sea King embryo. It was stillborn.
Oh, that is
And it was
cool.
dying. It had been poisoned.
You got any
Aye.
normal looking eyes?
Let me see. Reach into his pocket, pull out a
Yiga, I
human
think this is a
eyeball.
pretty cool eye. Are you sure you don't want this one?
Pull out a human
Oh,
eyeball
it is cool
with
looking.
a yellow iris. It'll be like, I plucked this from a bounty hunter that came to kill me once. He was a good
That's
fighter,
cool, too.
and so I claimed some of his appendages for my own. Perhaps it could help you with your combat abilities. Let me see what else I have. He'll kind of just be like tossing these eyes to you as he's going through them. He'll be like, this right here. This is the eye of a hiking bear. Have you ever seen a hiking bear? They're bears that hike.
I heard of them.
Yes.
I haven't.
Now, bear eyes are usually incompatible with humans unless the human is exceptionally unintelligent. As such, I think this will be a perfect fit for you.
Oh, fuck off, man. Give me the yellow eye, bro.
I still think the Sea King one is pretty cool.
I mean, I'll think about it, but
All right, it's your eye. It's your new eye. I just have to put it in.
Now, this one is very interesting. This is a glass eye constructed entirely of half-bell glass. Have you heard of that? It's the same glass that they use to craft log poses and eternal poses. Said to be quite arcane in its properties and fine-tuned to the world around it. I have yet to see how it would function in a human host, but when I tested it on a turkey, the turkey was quite adept at navigating the mazes I put out for.
Hey, you got.
that
I
sounds
think that.
cool.
Yeah, that might be useful, and it's probably easier than a natural eye to put in.
Oh, what the hell? Alright.
Now,
Let's try it.
finally, he'll reach into his bag and pull out it looks just like almost like a marble, like a slightly shimmering or slightly translucent shimmering marble. It'd be like, there's an island in the Grand Line called Forget-Me-Not Island. It's said that whoever goes there forgets everything that's ever happened to them. And they come back husks of what they once were, silvery echoes of what they once were. I met someone that came back from Forget-Me-Not Island once, and I harvested their organs. Their liver tasted delicious.
What?
I mean, it was very useful. This eye is well preserved, and I'd be interested to see what would happen if I put it into a human that has their memories still. Be looking at you with a hungry look in his eyes.
Nah, yeah, no. I'll take the glass eye.
Yep, glass eye it is.
The loss.
Hey, mind if I study that myself?
The Forget-Me-Not eye, of course, young Anya. Take it.
Thank you.
Now, would you like me to supervise this procedure with you and Yiga? You got it. It's fine. I'll be taking some
I
more
put in
measurements.
false eyes before. This should be a piece of cake.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
if you can do more of that star mapping, whatever the hell, try and find something. I mean, if you can, it's close to Hagen Island. That's where we need to get.
Look slightly affronted as you say, if you can. I feel like, if I can, of course I can. Watch me as I do. You, help me reach over here. Extend me.
So I just said I'll follow Onya to put this eye in, I guess.
All right. Do you want anesthetic or not?
Yeah, I could go for a drink, yeah.
So that's yes to anesthetic?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Anya will hit him in the back of the head with her mystery gun.
Ow, what the fuck?
Knock him out.
Knock you unconscious.
Anesthetic?
Let me
Unfortunately,
get
I
a
don't
drink or
have the
some
chemical anesthetic.
shit.
Alright. Yiga, as Anya starts pistol whipping you, you can tell that she is going for the old fashioned anesthetic. How you want to play
Let me
this?
just. Maybe I don't need it. All right, Jesus. Oh, just lay still.
All right.
God damn.
Should I do like a medicine check then?
Yeah, you lay Yiga down, you look over his head, you know, you've got your tweezers and your antiseptic gloves. He's kind of looking a little bit scared, but you know, it's Yiga. He's really down for anything most of the time.
Yeah,
As you
Take off that
layer.
bandage. Open that eyelid.
as you take off the bandage, you can see that the wound is pretty clean. After all, you were the one that dressed it. So you are, you know, pretty thorough with your work, and it's going to be a pretty easy procedure to install this eye.
Okay, roll it.
I'm trying to think of what some consequences would be if you fail. Actually, I can think of a couple consequences. Yeah, we'll say a DC 18 medical check whenever you're ready. All right. Now this is interesting.
You do have an inspiration.
Yeah, I was just about to say that in the chat.
Should I do that with inspiration? I don't have inspiration right now.
I give you guys all
We all got
inspiration.
it from the funeral.
What's that?
Everyone got one from the funeral.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So I used the inspiration then.
We're looking for an 8.
So do I turn on the inspiration while I roll then?
Just take it down and then just roll the medicine again. I'll take whatever's higher.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
There we go.
All right. A very swift and painless procedure that takes half the time it normally would. Yiga, it's like in the blink of an eye.
Ooh, I am on a roll today.
You have a new eye. It takes a second for you to adjust to it, but as you look around, you see everything on the right side of your face.
Welcome to the binocular world again.
The right side of your vision. It was your right eye that was lost, right? Or your left?
My left eye.
The left, yeah. So you can see everything on the left side. You feel whole again, and everything. You kind of feel that's. I'll say, give me a perception check, or
All right.
I'll give you a choice: perception, medicine, or insight. I will say the DC for the medicine will be lower than everything else.
Let me see. Hold up, my sheet is loading. Really slow for some reason. Oh shit! I had to refresh. Let me see. I'm better with insight. Oh no, it's the same. Do perception.
with a 22 in perception, you focus your senses and you are able to kind of hone in on the world around you, especially with your left eye. You can see things to a very extreme detail, almost like, especially when it comes to things that are right near your face. You can sense them very, very, or you can examine them very, very closely. I'll say, actually, yeah, we'll do things that are a little bit further away. Will be very, very clear to you. I'll say with this glass eye installed, you will have a +2 to ranged attack rolls.
Damn.
Furthermore, I'll say that as you're kind of sailing onwards, there'll be this slight like vibrating on the side of your head as the wind starts to pick up around you. You feel like this eye is exceptionally attuned to weather and climate changes around you. What that would entail, though, is difficult to discern.
Damn. See better than with the old one. Thank you, Onya.
No problem.
Jeez, I feel like a new man. Yo, Cram, how am I looking? Oh shit, Angel's not here. He's looking like a strong tree. Thank you, Cram.
Nice. All right, a couple hours of sailing. It is the dawn of a new day. So you guys are all feeling chipper, well rested, all that kind of stuff. And eventually, Kent will be the first one to spot it. Be like, up ahead, it looks like the clouds just disappeared. Fellas, I think we made it. The edge of the sky. I'll be damned. I don't think I'd ever think something like this.
Ready the whistle.
I got it. I don't really know how this shit works.
You guys will see as you'll step forward, his usual bravado is slightly muted as he looks around, and he's like, "Now, this is quite the important junction in our journey. We have to be very precise and careful to ensure that we're within range of a good octopus balloon. If only there was some way for us to sense these things. It would be quite convenient. We should make a dial for that. A sensing dial. A radar dial. Oh, I gotta write this down.
Aren't you a fish man? Can't you speak to sea creatures? The God could.
I don't speak to things below me. I'll stop talking to
You wash your mouth.
Well, can't the doctor?
Yeah. I could try. Give it a shot.
Alright, how do you want to go about this one?
Yeah, she's gonna use her observation hockey then.
Alright, sense presence.
Yeah, sense presence, yeah.
Alright, as you use your sense presence, give me a flat wisdom check as well. So where your stats are, where the wisdom is, just click the the wisdom above or below the number, whatever it is. Just a flat check.
So, it's the bottom of the number.
Mm-hmm.
So 18.
Yeah.
No. So where it says wisdom, the word, click that word.
Right.
The word. Oh, so it's 4.
Yeah, just click the wisdom name.
If you click the word wisdom, it'll roll.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Alright, 20. Nice. Okay. You sense, or you kind of fan out your senses, and you sense a couple life forms. What the fuck? You sense a couple life forms around you. Obviously, the people on the boat. A couple insects, some termites in and around the ship, something inside of the mast of the ship. There's some fish and some shit below in this white sea below, and these kind of huge
And a termite crawling up Yiga's back.
What?
these kind of bigger, more airy creatures inside of the clouds ahead of you. They're difficult to discern, but as you kind of focus your senses, you're able to pinpoint them and what they may look like and be. I'll say you will kind of focus in on a especially larger one. Seems to have a kind of, you can sense it has like some age to it, like it's been around the block a few times. At slightly southwest of the direction that the ship is heading. Everyone's watching.
Feel a
you
very
with
old
bated breath.
creature southwest of us.
Misery will spin the rudder. Yeah, all right.
Old?
I hope this works, y'all. I would hate for you to, break your new ship, and we would all die. That would kind of suck. You guys will sail on closer and closer to the edge of the ship. Contavious will look over at you, Yiga. Like, Yiga, it goes down, Yiga. There's no more water, Yiga. It's going down.
Yeah, it goes down. That's what.
Are we really doing this, Yiga? It's going down. We're gonna fall off the fucking sea, man.
Somebody blow the whistle then. As soon as we fall.
Blow the damn whistle.
We're not on the sea, Kent! As Bourne starts to grab the railing, so that way he doesn't get lifted off the boat.
Kent will
So
also
I'll
grab the railing.
rope that's holding the sail and put one foot on the rail.
Azrael is holding on to some rails as well, the railing as well. Graham is also securing himself with an oar. Actually, he's not. He's standing strong, like a real tree.
His roots.
Yeah, Murdoch, all eyes are on you. When you want to blow this whistle, you are getting closer and closer to the edge of the sky here.
And why do the blow it?
Just blow it. You just gotta tell me when.
As soon as like like on a roller coaster when you get that first dip at the highest point.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I'll blow it.
All right, so you guys will be sailing onwards and onwards and onwards until there is like this lurching sensation in your hearts, this feeling of vertigo as the ship suddenly takes a nosedive down. There is a brief moment of silence until it is interrupted by the shrill scream of the whistle as Murdoch blows it. Roll me a 1d10. Actually, roll me a 1d100.
Murdoch would.
All right. You blow the whistle, and it will kind of shatter in your hands as you blow it. But as you guys are free falling, there's a moment where nothing is happening. Another beat where nothing is happening. A third beat, and on the fourth beat, you guys will see this massive red shape erupting out of the clouds that you guys are free falling past. It will grab the ship expertly, holding it in a vice-like grip. As you guys see these massive red tentacles around you. As you look up, you'll see this huge, kind of dopey, nice-looking little octopus balloon holding you guys. As it is, as you guys are just calmly and gently descending downwards. White all around you, but you can see hints of blue as the clouds start to lessen in density. Did get a map for this. Made this by hand. Definitely didn't use anything to trace off of. But that's you guys.
Murdoch's has his eyes closed ever since he blew the whistle, and now that everything, like, he felt the tug, he's like, did we die? Are we alive?
Yep, we're still alive.
Holy shit! It's a fucking octopus.
Murdoch, it worked.
Kent will have his hat in his hand. We fucking made it.
Anybody got any whiplash from that?
Misery will be like, my neck is kind of fucked up. Holy
Alright, I'll take a look.
shit. Is that an
We're talking
octopus
about
holding...
the people here in misery.
Okay, fuck you. Is that an octopus holding our ship? Am I the only one seeing this right now?
Our
This is what they
ship.
said would happen.
Remember,
Yeah, it is.
you
And
sold
yeah,
it
you're
to
the
us.
only one seeing.
Oh my god. Maybe I broke my neck. Onya, can you please take a look at this for me? Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, you guys are drifting down lazily as this octopus is just calmly minding its own business. Eyes will be kind of watching you guys with a complacent look. Doesn't really seem to care, but it's just drifting with you guys in tow. Azrael will stand on the prow of the ship, proudly looking up at the octopus. He'll be like, well, there was a part of me that didn't believe these things existed. Thought we were all about to fall to our deaths.
And
Of
you
course,
still
I would've
got on
survived.
your
You were
ship,
prepared
you're a
for that?
freak.
Well, I
And
can
you were
fly.
prepared for that?
I can fly. Need I remind you? But more than that, you have to take risks. You're investigating the true sciences. This is fascinating. I need to start taking notes. And you guys will see him flap up to like the top of the octave saloon, where he sits cross-legged and starts writing shit down.
Can I try and observe him as he flies?
Yeah.
Because this guy has never seen anybody fly with the wings on their back before.
Well, he is obviously kind of an exception. I don't know what kind of fish he is, but he has 4 wings. Matter of fact, I should have asked him what kind of fucking fish. What this fucking
Flying
dick-
fish?
That's the thing is, he does have wings on his back. That's the only criteria Sky has of like, hey, I know that these wings don't work in terms of flight.
You're right. All right, give me a perception or insight or medicine as you study, or investigation as you study the flying fish man.
This is probably the only time you guys will ever hear me say this, but I'm happy we're falling towards.
Can I use my 1 observation point to add to that?
It will just be a +1. Well, let's use an inspiration.
Yeah, I'll re-roll that then.
Dang.
Oh, nice. All right, well, 24.
These inspirations are working for us this session.
Yeah.
With a 24, you're watching him with a analytical eye as he flaps up to the top, and you'll notice that he's working his back muscles just as much as the wing muscles are working. It's like a fine-tuned machine that incorporates every part of itself. You get the feeling that you might be able to replicate something like that, but there's really only one way to find out.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna test it right now.
All right, as Born is watching.
I have the mental image in my head of what he was doing for it.
Oh yeah. As Born is watching, Cantavius is trying to cozy up to Misery as you guys start to see a little bit more of the sea below you. Everyone that's looking over the side of the ship will see this the blue sea approaching as it
And
what just
Onya
looks to be.
Anya will point. Will poke a spot on what was her name again?
Misery.
Misery's neck, basically, like realigning it.
Oh
in an
my
instant.
god! Thank you so much, Anya. You're so kind. She'll give you
problem.
like a hug, and you'll see Cantavius just glaring daggers at you over her shoulder.
Anya will give a mischievous smirk back at him.
God damn bastard! I didn't expect this from you, Anya. I expected it from Chicken, not you. Ugh. But yeah, anyone that's looking over the side of the ship will see there's a vast sea of blue approaching, choppy waves, dangerous looking things, in the water here and there. difficult to really see any details. You guys will see like vague splotches of brown and green that could perhaps be islands way in the distance. And far to the east from where you guys are, there will be this, or far to the north. Yeah, north, I guess.
Maybe
there will be a stretch of sea that looks like it doesn't have any waves in it at all. Anyone with any kind of map knowledge will be able to put together. But you guys are thankfully on the west blue side of the Calm Belt and not on the Grand Line side. That would be quite troubling. But this octopus balloon is just drifting down. It seems to be enjoying the ride. What is the rest of the crew doing on board this ship?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder, make sure Anya's nowhere near. I'll pull up them lines I got, fill up my gourd.
All right, now she did padlock most of the barrels, I think, but
No.
You might have a bottle or two on you.
Yeah, I'm talking about the bottles I got. Yeah.
All right, bet you fill up your gourd. Getting excited to taste some Sky Pea and wine. Wonder what that could taste like.
Okay, just 2 whole bottles, so I don't know if that'll fill it up though.
Upon hearing what Kent had said about Onya giving Misery a neck cracking, this guy kind of cracks his knuckles and says, "Kent, I can do the same thing for you, you know."
You goddamn bastard! You touch my neck, and you won't have one anymore. You understand me?
No,
Stay the hell over there.
Here. And Sky grips onto his shoulders and just gives him a very deep tissue massage, just like trying to crack.
Stop! Stop!
Relax, Kent.
The howls of Kent's agony will accompany you guys as you continue sailing downwards until the water gets closer and closer and closer. The octopus balloon seems to be very experienced with what it's doing, and its pace hasn't really changed at all. It's just flowing downwards. But you guys will feel the pressure start to drop. Your ears will pop, all that shit, and the air will get a lot more humid as the blue seas get closer and closer and closer and closer until you guys are just a few feet above them. You guys will feel the octopus balloon's tendrils kind of unravel from all around you. You guys will feel the octopus tendrils start to unravel around you, and you guys will hear a voice from up ahead as Azrael calls down to you guys, and he's like, "Hey, listen, I have an idea, but I'll need all of your help."
What's that?
All I need you to do is hold on to his tentacles when it starts to let go of the ship. Make sure it can't get anywhere. Can you do that?
Oh. Why?
I want to catch me a damn octopus balloon, that's why.
Well, why?
So I can get back up to the sky, you buffoon.
Why don't you just take the knockup stream?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what we did.
I'll explain later. Will you help me or not?
Yeah, you fly.
I'll explain later. Can you help
wings.
me or not?
I don't know. This octopus was nice to us. I don't see how capturing it would be returning that niceness.
I'll feed it. You can feed it.
Listen, man.
I don't know
Ain't
what
no
it
easy
eats.
get out of jail free cards with being on the blue sea. Surely you know that.
I wish the god was here. Useless. Start muttering to himself as he kind of disappears from your guys' sight and starts messing around up there. The octopus balloon will get closer and closer and closer to the surface of the sea, unraveling each of its tentacles. And as you guys watch in wonderment, as it lets you guys go and starts to float upward, you guys will hear a crackling sound coming from up above. As anyone that looks up will see Azrael with another fancy dial contraption in his hand is going to try and wrestle this thing into a capsule of some kind. Where's this sheet at? Yo, the one skill this
Can
guy
we
doesn't
help
have
the
fucking
octopus?
skin. Can you help the octopus? Let's see, what do you roll? Oh, that's not bad. What can you do with this? Okay. All right. With a 19, you guys will see or watch in wonderment as the octopus balloon. You'll notice that it's getting smaller and smaller as you guys get to the blue sea for whatever reason. As it lets you guys go and it falls back down below, it will get to the smallest it's been, about like a tenth of its original size, as it begins to just jettison up back into the skies above. But you guys will see Azrael at the last minute grab one of its tentacles and in like a shunking motion just shove it into what looks to be like a glass bottle. It'll shrink and shrink and shrink as it falls into the glass bottle, and he will land on the ship as it falls with a splash down into the water below, proudly holding up a glass bottle with what looks to be a miniature octopus balloon inside of it. He'll tuck it into his satchel and look around at all of you and be like, well, where to next?
To Hagen.
Where the hell is that?
Do I see any islands nearby?
Nope. Where is this?
When we were falling.
It was Puzo.
where-
Puzo's the island name.
Oh, Puzo.
No,
Puzo?
Puzo's the city.
Cold Island.
No, Puzo's
Yeah,
the
that was
city, Oggins.
Yeah, Hagen is the island. When we were falling, which way did I see the islands?
You saw like a helter-skelter mismatch of some vague ships here and there. Hold on. What the
Like which direction?
I guess some to
magic
the,
eye, Yiga.
some to the south, some to the north, some to the west. It's very difficult for you to circumnavigate based on what you saw. You figure that your best bet would be a set of navigator's tools, if anyone has. Where's this map at?
I mean, was the one who normally has them. So.
I have proficiency with them, but I thought Misery had a set for while we were in the sky.
Hold on. I'll put you guys here. And then let me grab this ship really quick. Tokens? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Misery might have some. Let me see.
Anya rushes towards the edge of the boat. Was like, "Yay, blue water again!" And then she was tempted to jump overboard, but then she remembered that she was a devil fruit user. It's like, oh, right.
Yeah, can I use his eye?
You can try. Let me check if Azrael has navigators tools. It doesn't have a single fucking item. Give me a. No, Misery doesn't. Give me a nature or survival check. Say DC is 17. Anyone that wants to try to help, just tell me how.
Anya can use guidance, maybe.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Alright. Nice.
What did I say DC was? 18?
17. Don't be
Sure?
a hoe. Yeah, I'm very sure.
17. Or 18.
It was 17.
Alright, with the 17, you're looking around. You guys will hear like a beep boop beep.
Wait.
No.
Guys, I know how we can get back. Avers gave me this before we left. and I pull out Oliver's Viva card.
That would certainly help.
Ah.
Bang.
But yeah, you start to look around, and with Murdoch's Beaver card, Anya's guidance, and your much better eyesight, you're able to sense that you are you have a direction to go in. You're not quite sure how long it's going to take, but you're going to start going. Or you have a heading, to say the least. And as you make the call, the ship will start puttering forward, moving swiftly and cleanly and calmly and all that shit. A couple hours of sailing will go by. You guys are back on the blue seas, and the whole sky experience feels surreal. Some of you, I guess. Seas of white clouds, flaming zombie horses, fucking serpentine monsters that turn into tiny little worms and back again, and obviously the infamous meteor shower that was as beautiful as it was devastating. But all that behind you, the Blottos are sailing forward with a powerful purpose, headed straight for their old crew as you guys make your way toward the Hagen. Now, while all this is happening, I guess, is there anything anyone wants to do on this journey? Or is everyone just settled in for the ride?
Anya will prepare a sludge buddy to stealthily, a very tiny one, to stick onto Yiga, so to keep tabs on him in case he drinks anything behind her back.
Oh my god, nice.
Since,
All right.
Since we don't know how long we're going to be sailing, Murdoch is going to light up a cigar, because he's a cigar guy now. He's gonna start fishing in case we need some food.
Ooh, nice. Love that. Okay.
That's actually a good call, because Scott was gonna make some food. Not any of his attack cuisine recipes, just something to keep the crew fed.
Nice. Let me go grab that fishing dock. In the meantime, can you give me a stealth check, Anya, and can you give me a perception check, Yiga?
Stealth check? Okay.
Stealth or sleight of hand? Your call.
I'll do sleight of hand then.
Bro, I'm using my single observation point.
Alright, you can go ahead and add a +1 to that.
No, it's advantage, bro. It's advantage.
So +1, dog.
No, it's advantage. I've read this shit.
Hmm?
Don't play me.
What?
Bobby Boucher.
Oh man, it's a +1.
It is. Kev, I could literally pull this shit up. Where is shit at?
Alright, either way, with a 21 versus a 14, you will feel this, you'll smell it really before you see it. There's like a tiny piece of sludge on the underside of your left elbow. And as you look over at it, you can swear that it has eyes and a pair of orange goggles.
No, it's just orange eyes.
Orange eyes.
No, I'll pluck it with armament fingers. It's like, woman, you can't keep tabs on me.
Hey.
Look. Okay, let's talk about it.
Being a captain requires some responsibility. I don't mind you drinking once in a while, and especially during parties, it's fine. But you need to lead us. We need a sober captain more often. Okay?
You don't get it, man. This is like
And your eye. I don't think that eye's gonna work well when you're drunk.
Look, Anya. I have, in my lifetime, I've come to terms with how I work, how I operate. Like here, Cram has taught me strong roots needs nourishment, and my water is booze. You know what I mean?
Put that to a test someday.
Kent, who's walking by, will be muttering under his breath. He'll be like, yeah, listen to the guy you met 2 fucking days ago, not the goddamn ship doctor. It makes sense to me.
Leaping tiger!
What'd you say, Kent? What'd you say, Kent?
Nothing.
Okay.
This is the One Piece version of
Above
the. No, you guys don't get it. I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Bro,
Above table, he was giving you a compliment and saying, "Yeah, listen. Why'd you listen to Cram and not the doctor of the crew?"
Yeah, he was making a dig at Yiga. Okay. I forget how the fishing rules, but we'll do it live. I think it's a D100 and a survival check. Right?
With survival or nature, and I think perception to find the spot, and then survival or nature to hit it.
Yeah. That was before I was exposed to the beauties of this fishing dock. So for now,
Yeah.
we'll do a D100, and then based on that, survival to see what you fish up, if anything. All right. Okay, nice. All right, give me a DC 22 survival.
I'm not even
Yes,
sure.
sir.
I can't even hit that.
Oh no, wait, it's 21. It's 21.
Well,
Anyone that wants to help or
let's
guide
hope
or anything
for-
like that, you can as well.
Born has proficiency in it, so he can help. He's gonna be like
I need
pointing out the ones that.
I have 0 in survival, so I need a nat 20. That's basically it.
Born is gonna be kind of pointing to the fishes that he knows how to cook well, and like telling Murdoch to stay away from the ones that he's never cooked with before.
Let's cross our fingers for a nat 20. Nope.
All right. You cast your line
Yeah,
down,
inspiration.
and I mean that was with advantage. But he can't hit this shit anyway.
Yeah, inspiration.
But yeah, you cast your line, and as Born is yapping in your ear, kind of you're unable to grab anything that you're looking for. You will come up empty, unfortunately.
Well, if we run out of food, we're eating you, misery.
You guys will see. Misery has gone below deck, and Kent is at the helm. As you guys will see her lugging up this strange jet ski looking device. This waiver. Hold on, give me a second.
How long has it been since we were psychically linked earlier?
It's probably been more than an hour, I would guess.
And
And it only lasts for an hour?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't roll it at all. I just did it
Yeah.
like in roleplay style.
Yeah.
So
And then Born's gonna nudge Murdoch as he sees him not pull up any of the fish and says, "Oh, don't let that get you down. The satisfaction of seeing this waiver not work is gonna be all worth it."
oh, believe me, I've been counting on that.
I almost feel bad for her.
At the moment, I'm kind of hesitating between burning the boat down, destroying it, sinking it, or just reselling it back to her at twice the price.
I definitely would agree with selling it back to her at twice the price once she realizes
Exactly.
that the waiver doesn't work.
We do need the money.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, you guys do realize that there's a chance that she could actually ride the waiver, you know?
No, there's actually no chance. The
I was like,
waiver
don't they
that's
just
been
not work?
modified in the series is not using a breath dial, it's using a jet dial. But breath styles don't work on the Blue Sea.
Hey man, you don't know what kind of waiver this is?
You know.
And to be honest, I did not know that, so thank you for telling me that information.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so it's not going to work because it's a breath dial, which was determined before that.
No.
Because that's what the
Called,
waiver's been made with.
this is actually a special model. It's called Schrodinger's waiver. You don't know what kind of dial it is.
Bro,
Bro, get
may
the
not
fuck
work.
on, bro.
So it works if you don't
Cop
observe
out.
it, but while she's on it, using it, observing it, it doesn't work.
Precisely. Everyone, close
Yeah.
your eyes.
Misery can't close her eyes while using it.
She's flying blind, if you will. But yeah, she will lug the waver up to the seas and be like, "All right, y'all, watch this. I'm gonna be a one-woman army."
As she's about to go, I just walk up to Kent and I tap him on the shoulder. Ready to jump in the water, buddy.
You guys will also see Azrael with his patented video camera filming the incident. He'll look over at you guys and be like, "You guys know she's gonna sink, right? This is gonna be hilarious."
Yep, we're waiting for it.
She'll look back at you guys and be like, "Later, chumps!" As she jumps into the water.
You got it. Don't worry about it. It's your only means of transportation now, as Born holds a thumbs up.
Misery will dump the waver into the water, jumping down after it. Roll a D100. Shit.
Oof. Oof. The
brief whoop of excitement as she jumps overboard will quickly turn into a scream of anguish and despair as the waver sinks like a fucking rock, almost immediately on the surface of the water. She can't get it to work the way that she was on the Sky Islands, and she is trying her best to pilot it around, but it is just sinking lower and lower and lower until she's left floundering in the seas, calling out for someone to save her. Kent will be like, "Misery, I'll save you, don't worry." As he jumps over the side of the ship.
Oh my god.
Swims over to her. He'll grab her and start pedaling back. He's like, "Throw me a rope! You can throw me a damn rope!"
David, I'll throw him a rope.
Anya
I'll throw him
throws
a chain on
the
my cord.
sludge rope at him.
This rope stinks.
Yeah, I'll slip the chain.
Misery, I got you. I'll pull her aboard, and she'll be shivering, gasping, tears in her eyes as she looks over the side of the ship. Like, "Oh my god, my waver! No!"
Get you warmed up, Misery.
Do we have a deal for you?
Damn.
Murdoch, you go ahead and take the sales pitch.
I mean, I'm seeing the conundrum you're in, and I just so happen to have a ship for sale.
Just give it back, please. Just give my ship back.
Sure, I'll do you like a friend price for 6 million.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She'll get to her feet angrily, march over to you, and jab a finger in your chest. Like, 6 million. Are you serious right now?
When
After
am
I
joking
agreed
around with
so
you?
kindly to 3 million, 6 million? Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am?
3 billion is
I
a
am.
lot, though.
She'll be eyeing you up and down. I'm gonna ask her another contested intimidation check here.
Or
Born will
Murdoch, you're
help
fucking born for this shit.
once again. Standing behind him, just
Hit
kind
her
of
with that, yeah.
flexing muscles.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually,
Even if
I have proficiency. Wait. Oh wait, is Born helping me?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, man. Look at what she rolled.
yeah, she rolled
Nat
like
one.
shit.
We want it to be a nat one
Yeah,
versus a nat 4.
I'm
That's
not
what
even.
we want.
Yeah, I'm not even serious in my intimidation. I'm kind of laughing at her, and I'm like,
But yeah, she'll be like, she'll look angry at you for a second. There'll be like a faint roaring in her ears.
a roar in my ears.
She over her eyes, and she'll
It's
be like,
her.
"Oh my god, okay," roar in her ears. Over her eyes.
You're breaking up.
Jose, I thought that was my shit.
Oh my god, can't do. Let's start.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
You Murdoch agree. And I'm Misery. Yiga and Murdoch have agreed to offer you a place on the ship. you just let us keep your ship, and you can sail with us. You know, as my personal assistant.
In all 9 hells.
Oh,
Murdoch, come on. Let me do this, Murdoch. Let me do this.
Look at her. She's like a helpless puppy. That's like evil.
Hey, she could be the first captain of our fleet.
Look at that. See?
Murdoch turns around and hurls into the water.
Do not do that.
All right, well, I think that settles it. Welcome to the crew, Misery. You are now my personal assistant. Yes, sir. Thanks, Captain. I always knew you had it in you.
You need to be tried off, Misery.
Yes, please.
Hit her with some drying sludge.
There's some drying alcohol, too.
No, please don't. No. Please.
I'm gonna have 2-0 beat the shit out of her and call it draining.
Jesus.
You guys will sail onwards for a couple more hours until the first, hints of it, I guess, would be in Yiga would be the first one to notice, as your the left side of your face feels very, very cold, stemming from your eye, as it kind of picks up on the incoming chill. For a couple more minutes of sailing, you guys will see snowflakes drifting down from the skies above, and the seas will get noticeably colder. As everything becomes a whole lot more chilly. Snow starts to fall in earnest, and a buffeting snowstorm greets you guys as you finally see the bright lights, or there really isn't any bright lights, but the towering peaks of Hagen. Is that the name? Now I'm second guessing what the actual name is.
It's Hagen. Yeah, it's Hagen.
Hagen is
I
the
thought
island,
it was
yeah.
Puzo.
Hagen.
Puzo's the city at the west side of the island,
Yeah.
where the castle was.
Sure.
Looks
All
like your new eye is right again, Yiga.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty.
We should start calling you Captain Weatherman Yiga.
I don't like the sound of that, Captain Weather Boy.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and tell me the forecast, Weather Boy?
Leaping tiger.
my god!
But yeah, you guys will be approaching from the west side, same as when you originally raided this place. Where you guys trying to dock? You would know Puzo, obviously, and you would have some knowledge about where Koziki is, or well, you would know where Koziki is. What's the directive?
Didn't we
Yeah,
didn't we leave from Capola Village? Isn't that where we went to the bar and the dock?
You guys went to Capola Village to get a ship, but you didn't leave from there. You went back to the village, and then Kent managed to bring Misery's ship around to where Kozuki Village was. So you guys left from there.
So we could just go to Kozuki.
Yeah, we shouldn't have.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Our faces are probably still pretty wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right, you guys hook the long way around, and finally, as night is starting to fall, it's been a long and arduous day of travel. Everyone's backs are kind of aching. People are shivering. It's everyone's looking forward to getting a good night's rest. But finally, as you guys dock the ship, it is in very bad shape. You guys trek forward until you meet up, or you finally arrive in good old Kozuki Village. Please tell me I still have this map. Oh, I do.
What do you just be deleting maps?
Yeah, motherfucker.
I
Think I have unlimited storage?
I thought that's what that Pro Plus stuff does.
Nah, it's 10 gigs, man.
Oh shit.
Seems like
Games like this need over a terabyte.
All right.
The customer support
I'll
email.
be deleting a bunch of these tokens.
Yeah, 'cause they're probably inside.
All right, you guys can see the map, right?
Yeah.
You guys can drop your tokens somewhere around here. The first thing you guys will notice is this big ass turtle and Seamus kind of just chilling in the back of Sinkusha's house. No one else really in sight.
Seamus. I'll run over
Hey,
to
it's
Seamus.
I'll walk
Hey, it's the
over to
cow and the
Seamus,
turtle again.
Pat him on the head.
Big ass turtle.
Seamus looks a little bit confused at all the attention.
Oh, sorry.
But he will, accept the head pass kindly. I gotta drag a bunch of people in. Let's see, Misery. I guess I can put her in crew NPCs now.
So I'll bow to the
Misery.
big ass turtle.
And I guess since we do not know that Chuma told Senkusha, we turn around to the crew and guys, this is not gonna be an easy station.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I guess I'll take the lead on that.
I was just about to say that.
I should say, as you step up to the turtle, you will see that it has like a little name tag, like a little collar. We'll say that reads Yiga Rasil.
What the fuck? I'm like squinting at it.
Is it for you, or did they think that you turned into a turtle?
The other one, not the first one. I'll think that.
You think they turned you into a turtle? You think you were turned into a turtle?
Maybe. Shit, I have no idea.
Yeah,
You're drunk again.
Chuma's probably gonna have an explanation that makes no sense for it.
Yeah, let's get inside. I'm freezing my ass off.
Warren reads the name tag and a single tear falls down.
I'll let you off tonight. I'll let you off one night, Yiga. But I better not catch you drunk again.
Listen, I need this, man.
You think you need it? We'll find out. We'll find out once we start training.
You told him that he could drink during parties and celebrations. This shouldn't be.
That's why I'm letting him off for tonight.
Celebration.
That's why I'm letting him off tonight.
Yeah, alright, boy.
Alright, yo, how long have you been gone?
We've been
2.5.
Alright, Angel ain't here. So I feel like that reunion will be a little bit contrived, I think. So we will end the session here for now. Pick back up next week with the start of. Honestly, I don't even fucking know where we're going from here.
Bro,
we'll figure it out.
To Elot.
We have to go get our ship. No, we have to
Yeah,
go
we gotta get our ship. And then Elot.
Get our ship. Wrap up
at some
whatever we have
point-
to do here, and then go to the Grand Line.
At some point, I'm probably gonna do like I want to get all you guys' opinions and input on making the ship map, because obviously this is gonna be like the big vessel for the Blottos. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a stream. Maybe I'll just get all you guys together somehow. But hopefully we'll be able to come up with some designs for the ship in between now and next week or next few weeks, doesn't matter. But yeah, Ingrydd's chapter has closed officially. I mean, obviously there's the resolution to see what the rest of the crew reacts or how they react. But I will say you guys were not really, or of the possessions that you recovered, you left most of her items and stuff with her. But she did drop a good amount of money. Some total of 200 million berries.
damn.
And you guys, I mean, obviously, you wouldn't burn money unless you want to.
She dropped loot.
Hell no!
No,
She dropped loot when she died.
If we burn her stack of money she was keeping, that's how we get haunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you will have, I guess, someone go ahead and add that to your sheet. That you have 200 million extra. And yeah, you can use that to pay for the ship. Start, buying property, maybe get into real estate. Who knows? Maybe start bribing someone. Money makes the world go round, obviously. But yeah, we'll come back next week, figure out what the rest of the crew is doing, how they reacted to Ingrid's death, and move forward from there. New additions, left some people behind. You went up to the sky, you lost 2 people, but you came back with 3. So a net 1 gain. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's everything for me. We'll be back next week. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it was a blast.
Thank you for watching, everyone. As usual, if you guys have any interest in the One Piece D&D stuff, there's other groups like us. So the Eternal Dawn Discord server, which is description, contains group 14, but with ReiseLukas that started recently, that they've they're a bit along the way of their new campaign, but check out.
Yeah, aside from this Thursday.
Yeah. So, aside that, it's also a great server to go to if you like One Piece, if you like to talk anime in general. So have an eye at that, and otherwise we will next week, same place, similar time. Thank you for watching as usual.